What is up, hobby? ZiggyNo here on home day. Home. Back at home. But coming out of the National, driving yesterday, all day long yesterday, just consuming content, listening, thinking, digesting. And something that came to my attention was Fanatics. So Fanatics was at the National. I saw them on several interviews. They were very, very pro-national. They brought Tom Brady there. I did see that Gronkowski was at the eBay booth. I don't think Fanatics brought him, but I think probably Tom going there probably gave Gronkowski a reason to get a sponsor there as well. So I think you'll see more of that kind of crossover celebrity, as they said it. I think it was true collectors and the hobbyists, like athletic collectors coming over to the National and bringing them in. But the other thing they said, and they didn't say it specifically, but I definitely got a sense that Ruben and Mike were there scouting the National for next year. In fact, he did say something like, "We're looking forward to next year and doing something special, something different, making a mark or making it." I forget how it was, but the way he worded it. But look, all I'm thinking was, and I'm thinking about this, they have not also announced when they're going to do Fanatics Fest, right? Is it going to be in June? Is it going to be in August of 2026? Remember, we had two Fanatics Fests in the last two Nationals, between the last two Nationals. Think about that. Since National 2024 and National 2025, there were two Fanatics Fests. It's kind of interesting. So a couple predictions and my tips after going to both Fanatics Fests and the National just this weekend. I think the VIP for Fanatics Fest is a must-have. I really do. The reason I say that is that they will do more event exclusive items. Having the VIP will get you better access to that. I think those numbers will increase. They alluded to the fact that you're going to have basketball and football. So I think they're going to wait till at least after March. And you're going to have all three of those sports with exclusive products that will be more accessible to VIPs. I also heard them say they're not planning to do any event exclusive items besides the traditional silver packs at the National. It could happen, but Mike's comment was no, or it was like probably not, but maybe in the future. It was very quickly a no. It was an affirmative no, which makes me think, again, his comment too was we want to keep those exclusives exclusive and unique to that opportunity. So to me, Fanatics Fest, whether it's before the National or after the National, those VIP passes are going to be hot. Note to self, lesson learned, tip. This year I will buy one. First year they announced it, I bought one early. Second year I didn't buy one. Third year I'm going to VIP Fanatics Fest. I think that's a good move. And again, it's because I'm going to be chasing a lot of product exclusives and because I think there's going to be a lot of cool product exclusives. Football, basketball, baseball, more will be there in 2026. The National. I think the National is going to rock next year because I really do think Fanatics is going to make a big play there. I think they're going to do something special there. I think they're going to have a larger presence. I kind of give it the opinion of Whatnot. I know I heard people complain all week long about how much they don't like the Breakers boots. Again, I just say before Whatnot, back before COVID, because Whatnot, I think the first sponsorship year was 2021 or 2022. I know for me, this shirt is from 2022, and it has Whatnot on the back of it. Whatnot changed the trade night mentality, and it changed the demographics, in my opinion. I think Fanatics will continue to do that. They're common about bringing more hobbyists. They'll probably bring some more collectors, more fanatics into the collecting world. Watch for that next year. I don't know what, but my point to this is I think it's going to be really, really cool what Fanatics does next year. And I do think, depending on when they time this, I do think they could time, like they're sitting pretty. They're either going to do the National as a lead up to Fanatics Fest, which is what I think they'll do. I really do, because they want their event to be bigger. So if it's me, I'm predicting National next year, July, there'll be a lot of hype into Topps. You're going to hear about Topps' new releases. There'll be rapper redemptions, like crazy rapper redemptions around all three products next year. Watch for that, right? But they'll be building for Fanatics Fest probably in, I'm going to say September. August because of the Javits thing. That's my thoughts. Last comment. Would I do VIP for the National? Probably not. I did the rainbow. I still have a couple rainbow bracelets on. I found this saved me money. That was $90 for 3 days versus $150 for the minimum 5-day pass or something like that. The VIP pass was even more. I don't see the VIP pass being worth it. It seemed like the VIP section was overcrowded. There wasn't the VIPs. I felt, I don't know, maybe it's worth it next year. I don't know. What I do think was good, and I saw this on Step in the Box, was the 5-day early access pass. That I do think is worth it, and that gets you into the National very early and out. But at the same time, I'll remind myself, I thought I did very well this year. I never went to the National early. I was always there midday and got in every day. Now, there weren't event exclusive items I was chasing. With the Fanatics being there next year, that could change. That could change my opinion of that. So, we'll see. Anyway, that's my quick observations on both events. Someone also asked me, I think in the last chat, if I'd never been to either one, which would I go to if I had to pick between the two? I'd say it depends on what your interests are. If you are a card collecting person and you really love cards, and I mean cards of all types, I would go to the National. The Fanatics Fest is not a card first event. If you love sports and you like what's the word we're looking for, pop culture and meeting people and cards, and you're into cards and you can see cards as maybe paying for it in some way, Fanatics Fest is awesome. Fanatics Fest is awesome. I like both venues. I like New York City. I like Chicago. It's funny. I enjoy driving to Chicago because I wasn't driving to Chicago. I'm driving to the outskirts of Chicago. I wouldn't drive into New York City to go stay at the Javits Center. I should also do an estimate of expenses. Hotel was under $500. Gas, under a couple $100. My entire trip to the National, under $1,000 in expenses, and I will easily make that up in stuff that I'll sell. And I dropped a bunch of stuff off there for consignment, so I feel pretty good about that. Oh, got some questions here. Morning, Stokes. The National is now Fanatics Fest 2.0. In some ways, and I think you'll see more of that. I don't know what to tell you. What I will say, the Steubenville, what's that thing called? Looks like a lot of the vintage people are going to go to that. I actually think I might go to that, just to hang out with the vintage people. My biggest regret to National 2025 is I did not get to see John Mangini or Wax Pack Hero or any of the guys that I do interact with over the years. I have met John Mangini in the past. I didn't get to meet Orlando. There's so many great hobbyists, collectors, that I'd like to have seen and shake hands. Pepino Man. Pepino Man is probably my favorite influencer I've never met in my life. Pepino Man, you freaking rock, dude. You make me laugh. I want to hang out with you, dude. God, you are the best. You really are. I would put my Dodgers hat back on for that too, by the way. I just have my Yankees hat right now. But there's my Dodgers hat for you, Mr. Pepino Man. And I'll say this too, man. I really enjoyed the people. I had a really good time. It's the people. I like conferences. I'm a conference person. If you were into overpriced cards, go to the National. Again, I don't disagree with you. Like, I didn't go to the National to buy cards. I do think, though, you could go to the National with a goal of, I'm going to buy something and accomplish it. But I've been to the National 16, 22, 23, and 25. So that's 4 of them, right? I don't think I buy cards at them. I buy boxes of cards. I kind of want to show you what I bought, but I also kind of want to tell you that I bought Superman. This one I think is really freaking cool. I don't think it is even out yet. I should have bought more of this. Peanuts. That's a heavy box of peanuts. You mean it's like a solid box right there. What else did I get? Oh, back here, check this out. Let me get this for you. I bought this case because I was going to put one of my boxes of Topps Chrome in it, and it doesn't fit, but this Marvel box fits in it really nicely. And I really dig that display. I kind of like that a lot. The box, I think, was $40, and the case was $40. The case cost more than the box. And there were deals. So you could definitely deal with people. Go to a smaller card show. I don't disagree with you. You can definitely do better at smaller card shows. People are more liquid. Also, if you would have found me, I sold stuff at really cheap prices. Because I'm not trying to, I make my money buying it breaks, grading it, and then moving it. Guys, have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I really appreciate everybody.